So I went shopping at Aldi and got a few things because I'm going to do some meal prep real quick. This is what I ended up getting from Aldi right here. I just got a big package of chicken that I'm going to break down into like little chicken stringy strips. So that way we can just use them to eat or throw in salads or whatever. Put them on a tortilla. And then I got some organic grass-fed beef. This thing I like from Aldi. I don't like the regular beef at all, but I like these ones. I have some frozen, but these will just be ready to go so I can cook them right now. I have that. I got some cheeses for salads. I got some cilantro for the rice. They had these there that was new. Jar Joy. They only had 2 flavors, peanut butter, chocolate, and cannoli. And I was like, oh, well, that's a cute little thing because I got to have a treat every now and then. And if there's something that doesn't contain peanuts, like sometimes I'm down to try it. So I got these for me and the girls, and then James that one to try as a little snack. I got the girls some little donuts, and then I'm trying this too. I usually don't eat this kind of stuff just because anything even that says may contain nuts and stuff, I usually don't even eat that stuff either. But this one doesn't necessarily have nuts in it, so I'm going to try it and put it in some yogurt because that's the snack I miss the most is granola and yogurt. And this one doesn't have any nuts in it, so I'm hoping it can be a treat I can have, you know, once or twice a week. I also picked up some more pears. These are so good at Aldi. I love these so much when they're ripe. And I got some popsicles. Now, obviously, this isn't great because it's still sugar, but the thing about a popsicle is that it can, like, you know, take away that craving if you want something sweet. And it's literally only 40 calories for one popsicle, and you get to eat it for a minute, so that's always fun. I love ice cream as my go-to treat because I can't eat, like, a lot of different junk food. So I got that, and then I got me a Diet Pepsi and some buns. These will just be for the hamburgers that I'm going to make, or if I have manwich, I don't know. This was from a different shopping trip. It wasn't in there, but I am going to cut this today too. So that was everything that I got. I almost forgot. These are not the organic ones, but I did buy these ones from Aldi as well. They have no high fructose corn syrup. I just got apple and fruit punch. Hey guys, welcome back to Mom Likely. My name is Shauna. If this is your first time here, thank you to all the new channel people who have subscribers that have come along over from Mac's channel over at Midwest Magic Cleaning. I always appreciate when he shouts me out because I love him. I think he's such a genuine person as well, and I love the work that he does for others, and I think his platform is just amazing. So if you're over here from Mac's channel, I really appreciate you stopping by and sticking around if you chose to do so. So let's get into today's video. So the goal for today's video is to take you along in my day a little bit, just to fill you in on kind of what I got going on. I told you guys in the last one, I feel like I'm spread thin and I have a lot going on. It feels like everything is chaotic, but it doesn't feel like things are out of control. It's just a matter of focusing the energy where it needs to go and giving everything a little bit of TLC, making it work in harmony. You know, I'm trying to get my tasks like symbiotic, so they're all kind of working together. So that way I can make some compounding effort this summer in all the ways that I'm trying to succeed on my weight loss journey, in my small business, and then my interests overall. So one of the things I have to do is meal prep because I'm trying to lose some weight, be healthier, you know, all that jazz. Real quick before we get started. So in the last video, I shared with you guys a new snack that I tried that I liked. And this is one that we're also behind. Everyone in the family likes this. This is Joyride's candy. It's Uncommon Candy Joyride. And they're 80% less sugar, sour watermelon wedges, 4 grams of sugar, no junk, and they're plant-based candy. So now I have a problem with stevia products. Typically they hurt my stomach, but this one really doesn't. And it's made with prebiotic fiber for gut health, no fake junk, non-GMO, no synthetic colors, and it's plant-based. So that's pretty cool because it's like a little bit of fiber. It's 29% fiber actually. There's 8 grams in 8 pieces. And 8 pieces costs you 50 calories. So this is a really nice little treat. I don't eat a ton of candy, but I'm down for this because candy tends to really hurt my teeth, and these are not as sticky as Sour Patch Kids, but they have the same gumminess and that sweetness and that sourness. So definitely try these out. I'll link them for you down below and you can try them for yourself. They also have gum and other things. I'll share some more at a different time though. For Mother's Day, I got some new meal prep containers from James, and these are the Ello brand, and They're so cute. I love the size of these. They're non-compartmentalized, so that's what I really love about them, because the irritating thing about meal prep is sometimes things go to waste, especially if nobody else wants to eat them but me. And I'm so busy and I have to feed the kids, and I just feel like meal prep isn't as practical for me these days. I'm not as tuned into the practicality of a portioned meal. So what I'm gonna do for meal prep is I'm gonna make category meal prep. So I'm going to put chicken in here, beef in here. I'm gonna make one with rice and then some other like fruits and vegetables. So that way it's not just meal prepping for myself, but it's also meal prepping for the family to where they can eat. James works really long hours and he'll come home from work fasted and then he'll be starving. And so if he doesn't like what we're having that day, he can pull from this. Or if we're busy, pull from the bowls. If I'm gone and the kids need to feed themselves, they can heat themselves something up. Because my kids are definitely not really the kids that go heat themselves up stuff. They'll look for sugar and stuff in the kitchen, but they'll just starve until I come feed them. So hopefully this will help fix that problem as well. Okay, so before as any, I obviously have a crap ton to do before I can do the thing, as I always tell you. But today I'm taking you along because despite, like I did in the last one, how we had to organize the bathroom despite the fact that the bathroom was dirty and messy, I have to do that today because the kitchen is also messy and cluttered and all the things. So I'm going to do these dishes so I can get my containers clean so we can cook in my pan, clear off my stove, and we're going to get to work. I'm really out here living my best life right now. I have so many things on my plate and so many different hats I'm trying to wear and different things I'm trying to do. And, you know, I was looking around the kitchen thinking, man, I just need to mop the floor so bad. I have laundry that needs done. I mean, I'm just to the point where I'm washing and drying again and my laundry's piling up on the couch downstairs. And I haven't vacuumed our level of the house in like probably a week. And it's just getting chaotic and crazy. But I just keep trying to remind myself that, hey, I have a lot going on. And the alternative to this life is to just do nothing, or to just spend my time only doing the same thing repeatedly over and over and over again and never feel like I'm getting anywhere new or getting to any sort of new task. So I've definitely have been learning to give myself the grace in terms of like, hey, I'm not going to be able to get everything done, but I'm not really in the mindset of focusing on the fact that I don't want to get everything done, because I'm kind of in the reverse mindset right now where I want to get everything done that I possibly can. It's just that I've had to accept the fact that I can't do everything and I do need my rest, and you know, I have to focus on what's important. So my house really isn't really that clean, and I could have spent this day doing all the cleaning, but instead I knew I wanted to set ourselves up for a healthy week for food, so I went ahead and meal prepped despite the fact that I needed to work later in the week, and it's really worked out. So as I'm doing this voiceover now, it's been like a few days actually at this point, and the meal prep has come in so clutch, just being done and able to get to it in the morning. I'm not even to the point where I'm skipping food. If I have a busy day, I'll just eat a lot in the morning since it's ready, and then I can wait to eat when I'm ready again. So that's been helpful. Coming home from work late or us being busy, just being able to grab something out of the fridge is so refreshing, because it's kept us from getting out of the drive-thrus, also eating, you know, fresh whole foods, and then just saving costs and saving, you know, calories and crap all at the same time. So it worked out. I'm definitely going to try to keep setting aside a few hours every week to go ahead and do this, because it's not every single meal that we're eating this for. It's just a simple fact of having something on hand for when the times arise that I don't want to eat or somebody's too hungry to wait. We're not making a stop, and we're not just filling up on chips and stuff. So it's really helping. I think next week I'll do like a little bit of a rotation though. I won't make any beef. I'll do chicken again, just because I've eaten the chicken so many ways this week already. You can do so much different things with just having some sliced chicken cooked up. Furthermore, once it's done too, I mean, you could always re-add a little bit of oil and different seasonings to it if you wanted for something else. But I just kind of seasoned once. I did one batch with kind of like more plainer chicken, so the kids would be like more up to eating it. And then I did another batch with like more paprika. But I've made chicken quesadillas this week. I've made Italian wraps. I've made some chicken wraps, Greek wraps. I've had like feta and salad and chicken on the side. You could also use the rice if you make rice to make chicken fried rice. There's just so much versatility that can come from just having some cooking done. Yes, cooking done, but from having some chicken done. You could also throw some barbecue sauce on this, or A1, open pit, hot sauce, whatever you want to do. It's just very versatile on how you can use cooked chicken. I feel like it just doesn't need to go to waste. And if they I made probably one too many breasts, honestly, when I did this. So next time I'll just do 3. But honestly, you could even freeze this up if it's not working out and you don't get to it. You can freeze it up before it gets ready to go bad. That way nothing goes to waste at all. I did burn these hamburgers a little bit. They were still good. Don't get me wrong. They weren't super burnt or anything, but I've noticed though with the organic beef, it does cook up a little different. It doesn't seem to have the same fat content, despite the packaging saying that it does. I don't really need to drain it. I also make sure to rinse my rice before I cook it. And when I made the rice, I did add butter, and I do like to add garlic to it. I didn't do the garlic in this one just because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with all the rice. So I've been adding the garlic to the rice as we make a bowl of it. So I encourage you to get out here and do some meal prep, or do some focusing on extra tasks, or get to some tasks that are for yourself and not just your same routine day in and day out, because sometimes a good little mix up and the change is good for our soul and our brain in general. But also, just start to accept the fact that if you have a lot going on your plate too, we're just allowed to have a lot going on, and we don't have to, it's not about having it together. It's just about doing our best, and, we have to do what fits our priorities and our importance list. So let's get it. I have, this wasn't from this haul. This was from Walmart. They don't have the brand I was looking for there, so I'm trying this one. Oikos. I don't know how to say it, but I really love vanilla yogurt, and my favorite ones are the non-fat one. I try to get the non-fat version as opposed to the dairy one because it just suits my stomach better. But I really hope this tastes good and doesn't upset my stomach because I really miss this treat so much. This is one of my favorite snacks to have. It's very protein packed, which helps fill you up, and then the little bit of extra crunch and sweetness helps you feel like you're getting a treat. This stuff, I'm gonna try this cannoli thingy. You wanna try it? Now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna try. Quit doing that thing. Don't knock this over. I'm about to. You wanna try this?
No.
Why?
What is it?
It's supposed to be cannoli flavored dessert.
Ew.
Or something. I don't know what's on the bottom. 11 grams of protein. I don't think this is supposed to be a healthy thing. It's definitely a dessert, but I'm guessing maybe because of the dairy or other. Either way, there's 11 grams of protein in it. And a lot of other junk. But let's see how it tastes. It's a small little treat.
I suppose.
You want to try it?
I guess. Hey guys, what's up?
Oh. Savannah got glasses.
Yeah, I did.
It's not our favorite bakery, but... Did you try the bottom? Ew. You like it? Okay, well you have that one. I didn't even get to try the bottom.
Oh.
Was it good?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's like the best part.
I know, here. That's why I wanted to see. It's good. It's good. Okay. If I eat it next time, I'm gonna mix it up. I gave it to her, so she took mine, so I'll eat her later. But it was good. But when I eat it next time, I'm gonna stir it all up so it gets more of like the crusty flavor mixed in. The only downside though was that it doesn't have that like flaky crust like that you're used to when you eat a cannoli, like a really good cannoli. My favorite bakery over here, and bakeries alike, the ones that make the cannolis, I do the one with the chocolate chips because I don't eat peanuts, nuts, or seeds. So I do the one with the chocolate chips. That's my favorite one. But I just been trying to avoid the bakery, like I said, because I'm trying to lose some weight, trying to get off the sugar kick. So like I'm not going to the places I usually do for a treat right now. So I figured I would try this, and it was like, I want to say it was like $1.30 in my area for that little treat. So not bad. All right, this tea is almost done. I don't know if he bought another tea or maybe he forgot it was downstairs. I'm not exactly sure. But he started making this tea to make it more affordable because he was buying those ones. And they're actually cheaper at Walmart versus Sam's Club, even when you buy them in the 24 pack at the end of the day. It's nothing crazy, but you end up saving like $1.50 in our area if you get it from Walmart versus Sam's Club. But then it's like so irritating getting drinks as well, always running out. So he was like, let's make our own. Well, I don't drink it. It's for him. So I'm making it for him. But you just, you know, you make, ooh, I spilled some. You steep you some brew with hot water in a pan boiling. And then you fill up your container, which I don't even know how to open it. Ash. Come here. Sit. Connor, sit. Good boy. Get some watermelon. Are you a good boy? Yeah. He's a good boy. Connor. Some watermelon. I got 2 containers cut up worth of fruit, actually, that is, you know, easily accessible. And then for this one, I'm just going to throw some tin foil on it and stick it on a plate and put it in the fridge until, you know, I'm ready for it. But in the future, we'll have more containers. The kids will go through this watermelon so quickly, so no big deal. I was at Walmart and I found these trays. These were only, I think, $1.50 each one. It'll be fun to play with some stuff that I want to do. One of the things I wanted to do, though, was to freeze up my herbs. I love buying these herbs. Sam's Club and Aldi has a good deal on these, but I never really make big enough meals to get through this, and they always end up going to waste. So I want to freeze them so that way I can extend the life of one product and then also have some on hand when I want to, you know, flavor up a dish with some extras, but I can have it on hand and I don't have to run out and grab anything or go without. So let's wash it and chop it. Chop it like it's hot. Chop it like it's hot.
Wash away, 'cause I promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't want to get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old kind of new way? Love me like yesterday.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna see how this works out. I just put some oil over top of it. Like, I literally didn't do anything fancy. I just tried to shove it in here. It was annoying to shove it into these little ones, but I think the same annoying would have happened if I put it in any ice cube tray. It just would have been bigger, but the same annoyances, you know? So why not do these little ones? I figured this would be perfect because I can pop 1 or 2 or 3 of these out, put them in single servings of rice or soup, because I like putting this sometimes in my taco soup and stuff, but I don't put it in the whole pot because not everybody likes it. So sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll add onions. Oh! Oh my God! See, all that yapping. All that yapping. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go stick it downstairs. I'm gonna see how it freezes up. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we'll see. Now I need to take all these drinks downstairs. I'm not cleaning in here or anything today, but I need to get these downstairs and into the cooler so they're actually cold. It's been a little while since I've did like a drink haul here in the house because I just noticed that having an excess of drinks here, the kids were just guzzling them down and not drinking enough water. So I resorted to just filling this fridge up like once every like month and a half, 2 months, instead of like all the time, because they weren't drinking nothing else. So now I'm doing that, and we're not drinking as much pop more recently, which is good. It's been really hard for myself to try to get off the Diet Pepsi. I'm still drinking it, but not as much. I am free of coffee so far the last couple months, and then the kids are doing better because they've been drinking their Circle water bottles, at least, well, Jordan has. She won't drink water at all unless it's flavored, so the Circle water bottle has been coming in clutch, and then Savannah's been drinking more bottled water as well. So here's a glimpse at what I've been doing more recently for my workout. I just been cycling. Since it's summertime now, we've been trying to get out when it's warm enough to get on our bikes and go riding around for 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. But it's been cold the past couple weeks, so I actually went and got some bike shoes. And then I've been cycling on my indoor bike. James has an indoor bike as well, but his is a road bike that's attached to like a little, I don't know what you want to call it, but it keeps you in place, and I think it keeps track of your distance. But I just been using this one and these little padded bike shorts, and I come down here and ride my bike for 30 minutes is my aim. And then sometimes I'll like move my arms around and that. But what I've been trying to keep at is like 120 beats per minute for my heart rate. And then what it just keeps coming out to roughly is about between 200 and 300 calories. So I've been trying to do that a couple times a week, if not every day, if I can. And that's seemingly really like helping me more recently. So we were watching TV while we were riding the other day and doing this other machine that we just recently got down here. And it's been cool. So I'll show it in a future video. But here's the cool shoes I got. They go on these egg beater pedals, and it keeps your shoe attached to the pedal. So that way, like, you can focus more on the movement instead of keeping your feet on the pedals. It seemed really odd to me, but now that I got them, it really makes so much sense, and it makes the ride so much better. So I like how these work. And this is called a little boa, and it's like this specialty plastic for the laces. Really cool concept. Expensive shoes, I will say, but they work nice. So here is my activity for this time. I burned 223 calories, and it was 30 minutes long. Here's my bike. It's dusty. I need to get down here and clean it, but I showed this a while ago, and I didn't really use it, but now I am. And I'm glad that I got it back on the bike, and I'm doing it. Here's the new products that I went out and bought so I could do a self-care routine. I did end up doing the body scrub in the shower, and I also use the Tree Hut body shave oil to shave, and I use a fresh razor that helped the process along so much better. But I did take a soak, and I did that, and then I brushed my hair with this unbrush, and it's not the best like it appears on the internet, but it definitely works better than a lot of other ones. If your hair is not that tangly, it's good, but you know, it's not how it looks on the internet, in my opinion.
Curly hair.
But whatever.
Well,
okay, so while that's doing its thing, I wanted to try this stuff, and I didn't wash my face in there because I was waiting to try it with you, and I want to use it with this. Now, this doesn't go really fast like my old one did. This was a cheap one, but I was like, you know what, it might work if I use the exfoliator piece, and then hopefully with the gentleness, you know, hopefully maybe that will actually help my face rather than hurt it. Okay, I'm gonna use just a little bit, a couple little pumps. Let's see how it goes. Let me distribute it really quickly, and I'll go back and use it. Wow, this thing is going so slow. It's crazy. Feels nice though. I was just asking people on my Facebook for recommendations, like in my local area, for me to go get my eyebrows done, because I'm to the point now with my eyesight that I can't really see to do my own eyebrows. I can see them, don't get me wrong, like I can still see, but since I see less on the side, it's really hard for me to do it to the point where I feel like I'm straining trying to see up here in the mirror, and I never do it right. And then this past month I messed this one up, so I was like, you know what, it's time to get like a little wax package or something. so somebody can just help me and I can see the same person repeatedly. I also get stuck on like wanting the same person doing my services all the time, whether that be for whatever. So that way we can get out of the guesswork of like what I'm getting, and then also they can learn like my skin or hair or whatever, you know, my style, whatnot. So hopefully I can find somebody, because I really do need somebody to do my eyebrows. Get some water on here. And then I want to get a pedicure too. But this week and this month, I'm actually booked out for the next couple of weeks because I'm busy the next couple of weeks doing a lot of things. And the money that I've been making, I've been putting back into my cleaning business. So I don't really have money to spend on myself because I'm trying to budget to put money towards that. So yeah. I can't do it yet. I gotta do it by myself. But that's okay. Okay. This feels like it was a lot. It's foamy. See that? But I have like this acne stuff going on. I have freckles too, so, but like you can see what I have going on here. It's been going away, and the benzoyl peroxide helps me the most. But it doesn't clear up like acne, I guess. I mean, it helps with like the cystic bumps, but it doesn't really clear up the spots. So I need an exfoliation routine. Back to this, because I can't use harsh abrasives. And then I also did go get some sunscreen. It's not up here though, but I did pick up a new sunscreen because I think that paired with just using this gentle brush, I think my skincare, my skin texture and health is going to improve a lot. But let's clean this off. I went and got dressed real quick, and I don't know what the heck I'm going to put in my hair. I have no leave-in cream left. I went to the store many times for all my products, and I forgot leave-in cream. I'm using this. This is really good. This aluminum-free deodorant. It lasts a long time, actually, for me. Errands, regular type of day, you know what I'm saying? I need to work on my glycolic acid treatment under here to brighten up my underarms. I've just been kind of trying to stay chemical free though, so I don't know, it is what it is. So this is a good pair right here. I didn't use this one today because I just used so many different products just now, but that's still really good. For lotion, this is the one I like. Very clean, just normal, no scent. This is my jam right here. It's so nice. You really don't need that much. I kind of use a little too much on my legs because I'm like moisturized right now from my shower stuff, because I just exfoliated and shaved, and then what is it called? The shave oil is really moisturizing to your skin, helps you to get the hairs out really nicely, and I use a fresh razor, so feeling good. I never put lotion right here, which is kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's a no-no as a woman, but I never lotion right here. I don't really lotion here. Occasionally I'll lotion my back and stomach, but usually I don't because it just makes me feel sweaty, and those usually aren't the points of my skin that are like dry. I did like using this little roller ball thing. Like the stuff in here is supposed to help with calluses. It says to leave it on for 5 minutes, but I really should have saved this for last because it kept getting in the way of me trying to clip my toenails. So I ended up just washing it off after like a minute, but it did actually start to melt away the dryness. So that was really cool. So I'm excited to use this again in the future. This just helps take a little bit more of that off, but I think with more maintenance, it won't be as bad because I haven't really been paying much attention to my feet over the last winter months. So I really just needed a good filing because I'll only do it, you know, like once every couple months right now since I haven't been getting a pedicure. I just really been neglecting my feet. But in the summer, I really like having sandals on and, you know, getting air in my toes and stuff. So like it's time to show these little puppies some love. And since I can't go get a pedicure right now, I'm just trying to manage myself. I absolutely hate cutting my toenails though. It's not that I don't do it, because I do. It's just that I hate doing it because I hate being scrunched in this position. I feel like I'm messing up the direction of my nails because I'm really prone to ingrown toenails on my big toe. So I really love when people can just do it for me at the correct orientation of, you know, the proper angle. But I'm making do because that's what we have to do. Even if we can't go to a spa or even if we can't have somebody service us, we still need to take time to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. Especially too, if you have any older women siblings, or not siblings, you know, like grandmothers or aunts, something like that, that you're a caretaker for, maybe get them to the podiatrist or get them to a pedicure and treat them because it's really nice. It helps prevent further feet issues, and it's really uncomfortable to have like long toenails, dryness on the heels and feet, and also cleaning properly in between the toenails. So maybe check them out. The other thing I'm going to invest in this year is better footwear, but I just haven't found them yet. But soon, by the end of summer, I'm going to pick out some new shoes. Well, I just burnt my foot, rinsing my feet off from all the filing and clipping and getting the stuff off. And it's not horrible. They're not like amazing. They look better on camera than they probably do in real life. But the nails are what's awful for me. But this cream helps, just filing and then putting the cream on there. You really need cream on your feet or on any hard, rough skin on your body, not lotion, because the cream will give you that deeper penetration into the skin barrier and it'll not have it looking all, you know, dusty. And then if you have like the cracked heels and stuff, you want to use some kind of like, if you use a cheese grater, it actually makes it worse over time because your body registers that as basically like an attack on that area, and it wants to build up the callus from the repeated abuse to that area of the skin. So it's best to just use a cheese grater once to open up that skin barrier and get some openings in there, and then use cream. And then every few weeks, you know, like every like 2 months, if you need to, just do 1 or 2 little passes and then keep doing the cream just so that it can get in there, because that is what's gonna actually get the feet healing up instead of just trying to, you know, put that Band-Aid lotion on them all the time. And that's how you'll actually start to see a difference in them. So my nails are awful and they need filing. And I have this dinosaur toe on the end that kind of grows up. My grandma had it, my mom has it, my oldest daughter has it, but whatever. When I go to the place, I have them file it flat and paint it, so that works out good. Literally dog hair already. Anywho, feetsies are feeling a lot better. I got some ingrowns out, filed them, and yeah, I'm fresh now. I'm gonna use this Nexus hair oil. Just a couple pumps of that. Just throw this throughout my hair. Just a little bit so it doesn't get too, it helps a tiny bit with frizz, but then also it doesn't get too dry because I didn't put anything in it when I got out of the shower. This is just my natural state hair. I just brushed it in the shower and rinsed it out and then put my hair in a towel and put it down. And this is how it is. So it's just, you know, kind of frizzy and whatnot, but it's okay. I don't want anything. I like when my hair doesn't have anything in it, more more or less that's my preference. I don't like to have a bunch of like products and stuff in my hair. I prefer it to just look like natural and frizzy, and it's just like, you know, soft, I guess. But I don't have any chapstick or anything because I've just been using lip gloss because it's like not been chapping my lips. So after a shower or whatever, I'll just use a little bit of this. And that's it. I'm keeping my brows. I'm not going to do them. I'm going to wait and save them for another time. And I think that's it. I did reapply the deodorant just because I wanted it to be like more smelly. And I did put on a little bit of this perfume. James is home from work tonight. So when we're snuggling, I'm going to smell good after my shower. This is the Elements Edition Rose Quartz from TJ Maxx. This is one that I like from there. So I just did one here, one on the knees, and it. So I really want to get my actual perfume that I love, but I haven't been able to get my department store perfume in a while because it's really expensive. But soon, you know what I mean? But it's okay. It's a trade-off because I could go buy it, but instead I'm buying more important things for myself right now, like supplies and, you know, subscriptions and stuff for my small business. And then, of course, keeping my YouTube running. So that's kind of more important to me than nails and self-care product-based things. But I just believe that we can still take care of ourselves and put some time aside for ourselves. It doesn't need to be extreme or like a spa day or anything, but it's enough to make us feel good, appreciate ourselves, and keep us going. I'm calm and relaxed at this point. This is a state that I really love to be, is just chill. Jordan came upstairs and asked if I want to play a board game, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat something real quick, and then we're going to snack, and we're going to play a board game, and then James will be home in a little bit. And I'm going to go to bed early because I have a job to get to in the morning. Well, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today for my little spend the day with me for my self-care. It happened in 2 days, but this is more or less what I would do. This is the things I'm doing right now to try to set some time aside for myself, be healthy, work out, eat good, cook for the family. You know, obviously stay hygienic and take care of my skin as much as I can without being crazy. But I just don't believe it has to be anything extreme or like an expensive spa day or too much effort, overbearing like throughout every day or every week. Sometimes if you're busy and you have a lot going on, it's okay to just set some time aside for yourself and let that be your reset. Let's get revitalized, and it's okay if that works for you. It doesn't need to be more than it needs to be, because for me, once every 2-3 weeks seems to be like a threshold for mine. So I usually do it like around my cycle. It's either right after is usually when I do it, or like right before, one or the other, and then that helps me to really feel good. But typically it's after my cycle, because then that's the best time when I'm motivated, I have the most energy, I'm thinking the most clear. So I'm looking good and I'm on the grind for like my prime weeks of my cycle. And then my downtime right before my period starts, that's when I'm relaxing. I watch some TV, I watch some movies, I'll actually go out to eat, and then like I'll sleep a little bit extra, maybe I won't eat something, and then it starts the process all over again. So I don't get too hung up on the fact that I don't do this every day, I don't do this every week, but I do set the time aside for myself when I'm feeling like I need a little pick-me-up. So that was all it took, baby. A couple little products and we're back in business. So don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed hanging out and got some ideas, got some value. Please share this with a friend if you feel like somebody else could benefit from it, because that would really help me. Yeah, let's enjoy our summer. I'll see you next time. Bye.